Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Kentucky's offense will get the football first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense is about to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him.
Wide open spaces. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quickly to the flat wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Ohio State's offense will get the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take on the prize.
Holds and fires it complete to the right. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky!
And this is why you consistently run the football, a steady diet, because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. He's got him wide open. He's loose. Inside the... And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buckeye.
The quarterback does a great job in his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted, one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point and the time. And he tacks on the extra point. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. He'll bring it back, looking for help. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Running to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go right back to it. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Back to pass. Working that left side now. Pulled down for the tackle. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Shoots it to the left. And his throw is incomplete. When you're around midfield, the analytics will tell you so much better to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trembled through his fingers. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. The field goal is no good. And here in the 1st quarter, we remain tied.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. That is just a sideline threat. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defies defined by explosive pass play.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State, the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Marshall. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Buckeyes are threatening in the red zone. He'll pull it on the read. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. A 3rd down try for the offense. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Buckeyes will move the sticks. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Might as well give it to him again. And he walks in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. USC has the lead right now, but kind of fittingly, the men of Troy have been in the battle today and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Arkansas. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. All down, they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Gets the back moving. Running to Green. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Gets it past the got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the ground. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Working the middle, it's complete. Tackle was made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Going to sling it on 2nd down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopping his tracks in the backfield. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Kentucky right back to the line.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because...
It's a seam wide open. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Solid run on the last play. Gives this offense another 1st down. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Odom. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Makes it past the marker. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quickly complete. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to get it in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Rides the back on the option. The give. Out of space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Sweet cut there. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. The RPO fired complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He uncorks one deep. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on the 1st down, now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's knocked down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. The give on the option. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. All the numbers and stats will show you going for it on 4th down in this area of the field really puts pressure on a defense. Makes the grab. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Zings it complete to the right. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top again. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly. They're trailing by 11 to Arkansas. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Breaks the tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense in an empty set. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete to the right. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Marshall.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Steps out on the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted, a first-half turnover to swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Floating away. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, he's got some space. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll do it himself. Not enough for the first. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Right on the money. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cherry. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They keep it on the ground to open the third. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Fires left. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
It's complete. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They're working that left side. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He splits the upright. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And you want a touchdown, or you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. The RPO, it's complete. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Knocked down at the 44. 15 on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On first down, running the read to the right. And he probably should have just handed that one off. He is snowed under in the backfield. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Hang on, Snoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that patch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. This he got a hand under this block. He's running free down the middle. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Buckeye. They take the lead with the 6. They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Looking to throw. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the 2-point try.
Ohio State, 29. Kentucky, 28.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Fires on the move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll pull it on the read. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To throw on 3rd. Grabbed over the middle. It's Odom. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Runs through the tackle. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot. so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, and none to be found as he stopped at the 23. His drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Marshall. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Buckeyes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Marshall. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. It's a running room. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Gives it on the option. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab over the middle. Turning it on. They get him down with this offensive setup. 1st and goal from the 9. The Buckeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Now the play fake. Gets it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Play number 10 on this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Dead center perfect. And they go back on top.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll run it from the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Kentucky will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll haul it in right around the logo. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down and 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Marshall. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. And they finally get him stopped, and it's a big throwing catch, and he's down to 5. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. steps up. Who makes the winning plays to take home that W? They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's now second and goal.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Ohio State! Bring out the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing that he's going to sit down when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Looking to throw on first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They're trying to seal the edge off right tackle. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Buckeyes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Gives it on the option. Runs through a tackle. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Off play action. Unloads it left. He's got it. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. That's it, 5. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After that last loss, it's second and 12. Wants to go up top. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Odom. There he goes! Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They got it at the 25.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able himself. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now they're going to throw it. Short gain on the play before he slides. Made 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Quarterback keeper. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Bounced right back to them. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Field goal is good. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. You kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, or can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Got the quick completion. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Flips it out in the flat. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Punts it out of the air.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wide receiver going in motion. On the jet sweep, racing for the edge and the sticks. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. To the air on 1st down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He's going to take off, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They are running out of time and very little choice. Down 5 late, they'll go for it on 4th down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Liberty Flames, taking on another SEC rival, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, they go back to work in the final period of this one.
Come on, boys. Let's tie them up.
He'll toss it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Wants to fire on second down. Oh, and he wants to throw it. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a top-5 battle with enormous ramifications all across football. Here's the latest. Virginia Tech looks like a legit contender right now. That offense is just having its way so far. They're up by 18 over Stanford. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. The only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tillman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Flames need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Flames send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They'll run it from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Past the first down marker and still running. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
It's complete on the right side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work back on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Makes the catch. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. He'll throw on third down. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And that lead grows even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's second and long.
Second down coming up.
Looking to fire. Complete. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Flames really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Fires and picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Rides the back and leaves it. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's got it again. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeye. They push out this lead in the fourth quarter, and it might be enough to give them an elusive second win of the season.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Turning on the Jets. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it. They're short of the first down. And the Flames moving quickly to the line. To the air on second down. He'll try to do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. These are the types of plays where offenses oppose their will. Third and short from the 45. Here comes the heat. Escapes the... And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock it down for a loss. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Blasted as he lets it go. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. And he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Tillman. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Flames didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. Is 3rd and long from the 28. Give to the running back. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Fires to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Touchdown, Liberty! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The run from the shotgun. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They punt it away on 4th down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Back to pass on second down. Finds a man on the left. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Tillman. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. The Flames are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Flames will hustle to the line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. And just a short, safe pass play they pick up here. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Caught over the middle. It's Matonio. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to pass. Here's the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get it done.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football, and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Holding fire complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to wide open spaces. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Sends it back in motion. On the option. Shakes off the defender. Nice run there. Picks up a few. They'll force him out of bounds. And the Utes can really attack on this second and short. The give out of the gun. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
The Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Big noise in the big house with his huge third down play. Looking to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with him. He's loose. Jumped on top of the pile. And the Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Down in that in-between spot here, long field goal. Can't really punt it from here, so they'll try to convert on 4th down. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Got his man. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They'll give it to the back. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Carter. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. And as they come to the line here, they're passing on a surefire field goal. Touchdown, Utah! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're up by just 1 over Kentucky. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Myers complete on the crosser. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the red zone, looking for a man. Finds his man down the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answer so far. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. He caught it. Touchdown, Wolverine.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll move the tight end. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Intercepted. The defense is set up.
Well, what a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover. Set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. The play action fake. Under fire. Got some room in under the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
Man, it is hurt because defensively you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. You got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Look at him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air, using his feet to buy time. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Utes. He got loose and it was lights out after that.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Leaves it with the running back. Hard running there. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Now on first down from the 28. Out of the gun, the inside kick. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Firing to the right, complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Send the tight end in motion. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Throws him with the stiff arm. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Wolverines are marching down the field. They're going to ride this running back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off the play fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Quick completion on the out. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away.
At the 42. Now, 4th down.
Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the back. Makes one man miss. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They'll give it to him again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to run for it. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Utes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on first down. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. Third and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Balls it in. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties.
Space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. From the shotgun, the inside kid. He's brought down at the 6th, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Ohio State is in front. They've led for most of the game. However, Brutus isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 8 over Kentucky.
From the shotgun, they'll run it.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll leave it with the lone back. Not much there. Picks up a cover through the 22. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Wide open downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Utes are in the hurry-up.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down. On fourth down, looking to pass. Makes a grab, pass blocker. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. They'll go to the ground. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. On third down, going up top. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Utah!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And with that last play call on second down, I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to get in position to kick a game-winning field goal with no time left on the clock. This is a critical third down, though, and if you get this, you can keep bleeding the clock to put yourself in that position.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. is on its way. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. So here it is, plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
And you rep this every single week. The 2-minute drill, you got to be precise. You know exactly what your favorite plays are, Palmer. Go down the field, get me in field goal.
And it comes down to the awareness, right? Especially at the quarterback position. You're understanding the timeout situation, working the boundary and the sideline. What's the clock showing me? It all comes down to this.
Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the grab down the middle. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.